M dashes set apart parenthetical phrases or clauses in a sentence.
The em dash is possibly the most versatile punctuation mark. Depending on the context, it can take the place of a comma, parentheses, or a colon.
The em dash is generally used in more casual forms of writing, such as letters, emails, and journals, and should not be overused in formal writing.
Perhaps the most useful way to think of em dashes is as a slight pause with somewhat more emphasis than a comma and somewhat less emphasis than parentheses.
An M dash is longer than an N dash and 3 times as long as a hyphen.
Typing an em dash on most PCs is not obvious. To type an em dash, press and hold the Alt key, then press 0, 1, 5, 1 on your keypad and release the Alt button. An em dash will appear on your screen.
On a Mac computer, the process is a little different. To type the M dash on a Mac, hold the Alt, Shift keys, and then press the hyphen key located next to the right of the 0.
You can use em dashes in place of commas or parentheses. For example, in this sentence, I talked to Professor Gotzik, my English teacher, about his career in stand-up comedy. In our example, the em dashes add more emphasis to the sentence. In this example, I talked to Professor Gotzik, my English teacher, about his career in stand-up comedy. The commas add less emphasis than em dashes.
You can also use em dashes in the place of a colon. For example, essays we have to write in English 134 include a narrative, a profile, and an argumentative. Here you can see the em dash perfectly takes the place of a colon in the sentence.
Another way you can use an M dash is in place of a semicolon. Bring any 2 items, however, sleeping bags and tents will be provided. In this example, you can see where the M dash replaces the semicolon.
Finally, em dashes can be used to show a sudden change of thought. For example, you can also use em dashes to show a sudden change of "Damn, Daniel, back at it again with the white vans." So remember, when distinguishing between em dashes, n dashes, and hyphens, size matters.